because race fans, it's showtime here at the American-Make of Oklahoma ASCS Sooner Region off of turn number 4. We're green. Toss it into turns 1 and 2 and see who comes out on top. It'll be the 11 of Goodman. Jumping out to the race lead, Williamson exits stage right. He is done here tonight. McClellan, meanwhile, going after the top spot. He's going to look to the outside of Goodman as they work into turn 1. Can't get it done as they exit to turn number 2. It'll be Goodman to the cushion in 3 and 4. Sean McClellan down to the bottom. The battle for the race lead is on. It'll be Goodman with the advantage. McClellan trailing by 0.3 of a second now. Peeks it down to the bottom side. Not able to get it done. One driver pogos it through 1 and 2. That was a $9 of Kyle Clark. He's going to give up 3 positions in the process as your top 3 drivers right now on a breakaway. You've got Mike Goodman, countless victories here at the Creek County Speedway. Sean McClellan, the defending champion of the Sooner region. And Seth Bergman, who has more ASCS wins than anybody here. They run 1, 2, 3 into turns 1 and 2. The 15D of Andrew Deal right now running in the 4th spot. The 8 of Alex Sewell running in 5th. The 52 of Blake Hahn running in 6th. The $9 of Kyle Clark. He runs in 7th. Jace Randolph in 8th. Joe Wood Jr. in 9th. And Avery Goodman has cracked the top 10 in 11. As your leader starts to see the back of the field. Look out! Driver upside down in a big way. That's Jace Randolph. Red lights come on. Jace Randolph going for altitude into turns 1 and 2 as right now we wait for word on the condition of the driver. So Jace Randolph crawling out of his machine. Race fans, give that driver a round of applause. Who has 20 as we get ready to go back to green. Off of turn number 4, Goodman brings it back to life. Seth Bergman with a big run on the restart. Looks down to the bottom of Sean McClellan. That'll be the battle for second. McClellan pins him down to the bottom. Takes the car wide through turns 3 and 4 after that. Bergman coming back after him, though. The 23 is there. Can't quite get the run. That time off of turn number 4. Brings it to the back straightaway once again. It will be Sean McClellan holding the advantage in the second spot. Mike Goodman, meanwhile, while they're battling, puts a half a straightaway on him. It'll be 1.259 seconds between the 11 and the 1. The 23 of Seth Bergman still riding in the 3rd spot. It'll be the 15D of Andrew Deal running in 4th. In 5th, it's going to be Alex Sewell. Trying to get that spot away right now on the bottom side is going to be Blake Hahn. Hahn continues to ride in 6th. Avery Goodman up to 7th. Joe Wood Jr. in 8th. Fred Maddox in 9th. The 21P of Robbie Price out of a B main. Trying to get into the top 10. He's bringing Harley White along with them. Those 2 drivers going to swap the position down the back straightaway. Harley White going to have the advantage now in 17. As she'll come around and she will complete the top 10. Goes to work on Fred Maddox. Maddox so far able to keep the young lady at bay as we check on our race leader. He has got company. Mike Goodman at a half a straightaway. Now he has Beer Carling. Sean McClellan has run him down. Goodman's car getting really tight in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Sean McClellan's car getting better and better now. Going to peek to the inside. The battle for the race lead. He's got it down the back straightaway. Sean McClellan takes over the top spot here at the Creek County Speedway. Swings it to the cushion off of turn number 4 as he'll come around to complete lap number 11. It is Sean McClellan, Mike Goodman, Seth Bergman, Andrew Deal, and now Blake Hahn into the top 5. Alex Sewell falls to 6. Avery Goodman in 7. Joe Wood Jr. in 8th. Harley White in 9th. And Robbie Price into the top 10. White and Price both out of a B main. Trying to march their way up through the running order as your leader. Having to contend with slower traffic. Got that car on the right side tires just a little bit as he works around the 21K of Hinkle. He will put that driver a lap down as he runs in the 17th position. Now he will set his sights on the 94L of Lane Heimbaugh. Heimbaugh, the next driver in line. It'll be a couple of laps, and then McClellan will be there. Oh, look out. Mike Goodman with a big save. He nearly went over about 3 times in turns 1 and 2. Got the car tied on the right side tires, but somehow brought it back down, and he keeps going. We'll see where he lands when it's all shakes out here as they come across the start-finish line. From 2nd, now he's going to fall back to 6th, but still a miraculous save by the Broken Arrow driver. As we go back up front to Sean McClellan, he's just past the halfway point, completing lap number 16. Seth Bergman trailing by 1.4 seconds. Andrew Deal moves it up into 3rd. Blake Hahn to 4th now as they all play peekaboo around the 21 of Hinkle. Hinkle, the lap car amongst the leaders right now as they work around to the front straightaway. Your leader, meanwhile, to the back straightaway, and he's got company. Here comes Seth Bergman. Bergman in the 23 has run down Sean McClellan. Just over a second last time at the start-finish line. Now it'll be Carlings as they work into turns 1 and 2. The 7F of Noah Harris, he's going to be the pick, but who's going to have the advantage? McClellan goes to the bottom. He's going to find the door blocked. The 23 of Bergman could go to the outside. Here comes Bergman to the race lead. Seth Bergman with a big move off of the cushion. He's going to steal the way on lap number 19. Now he'll dive to the inside of the 7F of Harris. He'll put him a lap down. Sean McClellan's got company now. Here comes Blake Hahn. Hahn working down to the bottom side of the Speedway. He will clear the 1 as they work into turns 1 and 2. Using the 7F as a pick as he rounded the outside. Does he have enough to run down Seth Bergman? Off of the cushion of turns 3 and 4 rolls the 23. 4 laps, no, make that 9 laps, remain. It is Bergman, then Hahn, then McClellan, then Deal, then it's Alex Sewell right now running at your top 5. Hahn held up for just a moment by Lane Heimbaugh. He's a lap down right now. He will roll to the bottom side of the Speedway. Bergman continuing to round the outside. Battle for the 3rd spot. Alex Sewell has it. He will work by the 15D of Andrew Deal that time as they work through turns 1 and 2. Sean McClellan, the car missing a step here. He has fallen back all the way to 6 now. As Avery Goodman will make his way by in the 11. Harley White sitting in 7th as they work through turns 3 and 4. Back to your leaders, and you've got a new one off of turn number 2. Blake Hahn working the inside line, takes over the race lead. Seth Bergman tapped the wall, the exit of turn number 2 that time. Using slower traffic as a pick, the Oil Fire Whiskey number 52 is going to take it away now with 5 to go. Good run for Blake Hahn in the 52, fighting his way up through the running order from the 7th starting spot. He will lead the way in the closing laps. Seth Bergman sitting in 2nd, trying to reel in your race leader. Andrew Deal and Alex Sewell now. They're going to duke it out for the final transfer spot. Sewell has it. Deal wants it. They work through turns 3 and 4. Deal down to the bottom. Sewell to the outside. Advantage this time to Sewell. As Seth Bergman, he is back in the mix. 2 to go, and they're with lap traffic once again. The 21K will go a 2nd lap down. Hahn around the bottom side of the Speedway. Now going to go to work on the 23G of Sebastian. Bergman trying to make sure he is there as they come around to the white flag and 1 to go. If he wants it, he's going to have to come and get it. Both drivers work the outside of turns 1 and 2. Bergman with a run to the back straightaway. Does he have enough? He climbs the wall into 3 and 4. He's got a big run to the cushion though. Hahn down to the bottom. Bergman to the outside. Bergman's going to steal it at the line. Seth Bergman at the line steals it away from Blake Hahn. Alex Sewell going to cross in 3rd. Andrew Deal in 4th. Avery Goodman unofficially your top 5. Harley White in 6th. Chase Randall in 7th. Mike Goodman, Robbie Price, and Jeremy Campbell unofficially your top 10. But race fans, what a finish here tonight. He banked the wall. He slammed the cushion. He used everything but the racetrack to get the win. Your winner out of Snohomish, Washington in 23, Seth Bergman gets it done.
Well, race fans, what'd you think of that one? Sapulpa, Oklahoma. This cat all the way down from Snohomish, Washington. Fortunately, 1,000 laps around this old racetrack, and you studied it very closely all night long. And here you are in victory lane. What an effort, bud.
Yeah, you're right. Just, you got to pay attention to win these things. And really, you don't want to leave any stone unturned, You don't want to leave the track regretting a decision or maybe you overlook something. So just try to stay very attentive. What a race that was. I'll tell you what, if you're a sprint car fan here and you didn't enjoy that, I don't know what to tell you because we got a good pace going there at the beginning and was able to race Sean. And I felt really good middle part of the race. And then I knew I was making a few mistakes there in traffic. And I couldn't really put myself in a situation to bomb somebody and take me out. And Blake did a good job moving around, I felt like, and found something. And then once he got me there, it was kind of picking and choosing traffic, and luckily there at the end I got a lane, and I got a bit excited there about 3/4 of the way through the race and was going to water up and had to tell myself to calm down a bit and drove back to him, and then just one of them Hail Mary type of deals, I was going to work or I was going to wad it up. And I think I rode the backstretch wall all the way down the backstretch looking at the fence ground, and then somehow made it through the corner. Just, that's a lot of fun sprint car racing like that. And hats off to the 52 car for racing us clean. It was a good race to the finish.
Yeah, I was going to say, fortunately, you guys out there on the national tour racing each other night in, night out, you knew he was going to race you clean. That gave you a good surface to ride off with tonight, and the race car looked like it was on a rail.
Yeah, we were good all night, and I just come away with a win. You know, you can be good all night sometimes and not win, so just happy we were fast all night and happy to capitalize there. And like I said, hats off to 52 car. He drove a good race, and Blake's turning into an outstanding race car driver. So he's becoming more and more tough to beat, and you run behind him a lot. So we ran in front of him tonight, and proud of my guys, proud of the team effort. And my wife and kids are out here, and just glad to be here and glad to see everybody in the stands kind of get back to normal. So all in all, it was a great night for the 23 team.
Great effort for the driver as well, buddy. A lot of people thrilled with that race.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Bergman, your winner tonight for your American Sprint Car Series Sooner Region A main event. And we'll follow through this podium and have a word with this young man who drove his rear end off, maybe a little dejected, but nonetheless, he's right here in front of his hometown fans. Blake Hahn, a hell of a ride tonight. You had your hands full coming from mid-pack.
Yeah, the car was really good. Just made too many mistakes, and just the driver error there. Had a really good car coming from 7th to be able to make our way up to the top. But hats off to Seth. Seems like every time this track's really fun and gets like this, it's me and Seth on the podium. So it kind of shows our driving style is pretty similar. But I gotta thank everybody on board. Wolfire, Drive WFX, Smiley's Racer Products, Hoosier Tire, and me and Dalton been working hard. We just put this car together this week so we could get going for the All Stars next week, and kind of want to shake it down. And pretty happy with it. I feel like we definitely had a car to win, and just a few mistakes on my part, and we'll have a better car tomorrow.
We're not really used to seeing you riding that hub, but you were rolling the bottom very, very well, as though you were committed to it from the outset.
Yeah, when you're starting 7th with these guys on the front, you really got to try something. I was kind of looking in front of me, and a lot of those guys towards the front were ripping the top, so I figured if I was going to be able to get up there, I was going to have to kind of work myself around the bottom and just kind of go where they weren't. And car was really dialed in. I could really roll the bottom pretty well, and then once we got into open track, I could kind of get up on top where we needed to be.
A great effort, and for all these hometown fans, they know you'll be in action tomorrow night with the Wing in Pensacola, Oklahoma. And for those that like to see you in different kinds of race cars, back in a midget at Port Sunday night.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to thank all the fans for coming out. I know this has been weird the last couple of months, but we're glad to be out here and glad to see all you fans out here, too.
One hell of a show, young man. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Blake Hahn from right across the street, right down the road here in Sapulpa. And this young man had a hell of a run himself, and it was rock'em sock'em robots throughout the field. Alex Sewell, what do you think of that, bud? That had to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for the second race of the year for myself, I feel pretty good about that. I'm just really proud of our team. A little bit of a rebound in the heat race saved our whole night. So just happy that we could save that heat race and get back through that deal and ultimately wind up on the podium tonight.
This old place has a way of humbling you real quickly and biting you in the butt, too, and you have to feel real thrilled to run a clean race and be here on the podium, I know.
When you can almost go green to checkered like that and then end up with 2 national guys on the podium as well. So, that says a lot for our little team like this, and we come out here and can compete with those guys, and, if we got to do it a little bit more, maybe we'd beat some of those national guys more often.
Great job. We'll see you down the road in Pensacola tomorrow night.
I'm actually going golfing tomorrow.
Oh, how about that, buddy? Well, thanks a lot. Good to see you, and we'll be talking to you down the road.
Yep, thanks, man.
All right, those are your podium finishers, your top 3 runners of the night. Bank of Oklahoma